Hey, my name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, people. What an interesting day it's been. So, listen, recently I grabbed a bottle of sauce at a local store here in Tucson. It was Mexico Lindo Green Habanero. Didn't like it. Didn't like the smell. You know, it had a funky look to it. Looked like ectoplasm. It had an artificial flavor to it. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Now, I'm not picking on the company. I bought this the same day. I'm hoping this is going to be a lot better. Look, it's extra, extra, extra. How many extras? Extra, extra, extra hot. They wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, because we know that nobody would put something on a label that wasn't true. They would do that, right? All right, so look at the last time I did the green stuff, didn't like it. The ingredients were covered up and I couldn't read them to you, so I apologize. So we're going to do that now for you. For this is their Mexico Lindo Salsa Chile Habanero Tatemado. Okay, so here we go. Agua pure de chile habanero tatemado, which is chili habanero tatemado sal yodada ácido acecito ácido fosfórico bencoato de sodio y metabisulfite de sodio. My voice cracked. Gomo xantha especias ácido citricio y amarillo FC and C number 6. Didn't know I spoke Spanish, did you? I'm sorry, it didn't sound good. But what it is water, habanero chili puree, which is habanero chili, tomato, salt, iodized chili, or iodized salt, acidic acid, phosphoric acid, sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfate, xanthan gum spices, citric yellow citric yellow acid, FC and C number 6. There you have it. So I'm going to review this. Hopefully I'm going to like it just an awful lot. And then we're going to do some stupid trivia, because I got some good ones. Famous quotes that you think are real quotes that aren't. We're going to do that. All right, so here we go. You know what? I'm sorry. Quite a little thinking on my part. All right, so let's shake this thing up. It's got a dark look to it. It almost reminds me of the Yucateca Black. Oh, you know what? Forgot my spoon. So we'll be eating this off my anatomical snuff box. If you're new to the channel, if you just come from over here from Super Hot, thank you for watching. Please check out the playlist and check out johnnyscoville.com for a lot of cool stuff. But we all have an anatomical snuff box. It's right here. I'm going to show you. Right here. See that little dip? The little pocket? If you do that, you can't see it. But boy, when you crank your hand up like that, it creates a little bit of a dip right there. And that is called the anatomical snuff box. Look it up. I wouldn't lie to you. So it's a black sauce. Smells, hang on, vinegary, completely different aroma than yesterday's. All right, so Mexico Linda, another one of their habanero, their dark one. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Now, I like this way better than the green stuff. Oh, a corrective experience. The green stuff is garbage. Sorry, I don't like it. It's terrible. This has habanero flavor. It doesn't have that fake habanero flavor. It is absolutely twice as hot as the green stuff I had. It almost reminds me of the Yucateco Black. This is a pretty good sauce. I mean, I like it. Boy, I thought I was going to destroy this one. I really did. I thought I was going to destroy it. You know why? Destroyed the last one. It wasn't good. But that was actually pretty good. Now, we're going to do some stupid trivia. These are quotes that you think people said. We all get it wrong. They either said it sort of or they didn't say it at all. You ready? Et tu, Brute? From Julius Caesar? Nah. Caesar is generally thought to have said, Kaisu teknon. And that translates to, even you, son. However, historians think it was something a bit more like, roughly, you're next. Bit of a difference there, huh? All right, this is an interesting one. Let them eat cake. A lot of people know that because of the Queen song. Great song. Anyway, let them eat cake, they said. Marie Antoinette didn't say that. Never said it at all. It never happened. And that's a famous, let them eat cake, she said. It's a beautiful song. At any rate, the flippant tone is accurate, but it was philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau who attributed the quote to the hypothetical great princess. Never said it. Houston, we have a problem. Jack Swigert. Negative. What he actually said was, holy crap. No, I'm just kidding. What he actually said was, okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. We've had a problem here is what he said. Not we have a problem, but he said, okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. Which sounds a lot more like a guy calmly doing his job than a frantic engineer freaking out about a vacuum out in the vacuum of space. Pretty exciting. You know what's great about that movie? Think about that movie, Apollo 13. Man, when you can make a movie where everybody that buys that ticket before you ever even think of buying that ticket, you know the outcome. You know the outcome. You buy it anyway. And you're still wildly entertained. Pretty cool. Titanic. It's another one. Surprised you didn't know that. Sorry, nah, this one didn't happen either. Are you ready? First they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they attack you. Then you win. That quote was attributed to who? Bueller? Gandhi. Gandhi said that, but no, he didn't. Wise words, just they were actually said by a union activist to the Amalgamated Clothing Workers of America in the year 1918. Silly quote. Attributed improperly. Not a good quote, actually. So here we go. Listen to this one. This is a misquote. The ends justifies the means. Machiavelli. How many times have you heard that, right? Well, what he actually said was, one must consider the final result, which was slightly less Machiavellian. Think about that. You got to consider the final result versus the ends justifies the means. It's a slight adjustment. Gee, listen, if you have a rocket on the moon or on the launch pad, it's going to the moon, and if it's 1 degree off, it's going to miss the moon by 1,000,000 miles. So sometimes just a little bit of a change can make a huge difference in the meaning of everything, quotes included. Wrong. You ready for this one? Well-behaved women rarely make history. Famously said by Marilyn Monroe. No. Pulitzer Prize-winning historian L'Oreal Thatcher Ulrich wrote this about Puritan funeral services. Not exactly Tinder profile fodder. So that was not said by Marilyn Monroe. Well-behaved women rarely make history. It's a great quote, though, isn't it? Another one for Marilyn Monroe. Wrong. You ready for this one? If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Oh, it's a great quote. She's the first woman I ever fell in love with. I fell for that woman hard. Gosh, she was amazing. Still is. Forever will be. Anyway, what she said was, no one knows actually, this is the fact of it, no one knows who actually said this, but it certainly wasn't Marilyn Monroe. The ironic thing is that she hated misattributed quotes. When I was a little girl, I read signed stories in fan magazines, and I believed every word of them. Then I tried to model my life after the lives of the stars I read about. If I'm going to have that kind of influence, I want to be sure it's because of something I've actually said or actually written. That's what Marilyn Monroe said. It's Pretty cool. Big one. A big nope here for a Nelson Mandela quote. Our deepest fear is not that we are weak. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Again, that would be a nope. This quote is actually a 1989 quote from Marilyn Williamson. Yes, that Marilyn Williamson. All right, not quite for this one. Nice guys finish last. Now, you know who said that? Leo DeRocher is the person who was attributed to saying that. Nice guys finish last. What he actually said was this. The nice guys are over there in 7th place. That's an important distinction. His original intent, encouragement to toughen up and to change and become better, is a far cry from the hopeless mantra of the misogynist gremlins who wish they could be meaner to women. Also, 7th place is technically second to last. Checkmate sexism. Just reading this, people. Now, the last one is one of the, I think it's one of the most, it's a very, very misquoted, horrifically often. And it's from the Bible. And the quote is that money is the root of all evil. And that is not at all what it says. What it says is that the love of money is the root of all evil. So there's nothing wrong with money. Just don't let it be your God. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all of the normal stuff. If you've had this Mexican Lindo and you think it's pretty decent, and you've had the green and you think the green's rotten, you agree with me. Let me know what you think. In the description box, like I said, all the normal stuff. Right here is the pepper to the bus. Click that thing, you're on the bus. If you don't want to miss a video, don't. Click the bell for notification so you don't miss anything. Right there, that's the lifeboat. I will be hosting the lifeboat this evening, I believe. So please come over there and join the hilarity, ask questions. We'll talk a lot. Right here, challenges. Right here is pepperology for brand new people. I love you. Mean it. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.